Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday. It is Beth Demon here again for the weekly San Diego Brewers Guild Instagram live, our at-home happy hour special where we check in with a couple different San Diego craft brewers and beer-related businesses to see how they're kind of handling the pandemic and just life as we know it right now. If it's your first time joining us, thank you so much. We do this every single Wednesday at 3 p.m. We have a couple really good guests today. We're going to kick things off. Actually, it's great. We have a really nice little geographically diverse crew today. We've got Helia Brewing from Vista first up. We're going to check in with them in just a few minutes. Then we're going to have Second Chance. They've got locations in Carmel Mountain Ranch as well as North Park. Culver Beer Company in Carlsbad, and then we're going to wrap things up with Machete Beer House down in National City. So if this is your first time checking in, the Brewers Guild is putting this together as like a little resource for breweries, beer people, beer fans, everything like that, to kind of connect with your favorite breweries around town and see what they're doing, if they're doing delivery, to go, pick up, anything like that, how we can support the community, what we as consumers can do to help, everything like that. So before we get started, I am going to pin a quick explanation of what we're doing on here, just so that people, as they join us, will know. Just want to make sure that people know we're doing the SDBG at home happy hour, and I'm going to try to pin that, which I think I can do. Hold on one second. Thank you everybody for bearing with me while I do this. It's something new, just to pin the comment what we're doing. Let me see. I've got my little tutorial here, so just keeping it alive. Okay, cool. 1 second. I should be able to pin it. I'm not sure why it's not. There we go. Okay. Thank you, everybody. I have a confession. I am not drinking a beer right now because a couple reasons. I kind of feel like crap because it is 8 billion degrees outside and I've been drinking a ton lately, and so I'm kind of just trying to keep it a little bit cool today. I've got my water and rehydration station. And secondly, tomorrow I have a big North County trip planned. I already made a really nice order with Epic Brewing. I'm going to go pick up, I think I've got some of their Fest beers on order, as well as their Berliner Weiss, because it's hot as balls, so I'm trying to chill with some Berliner Weisses. And then like I think it was their smoked Kolsch, which obviously I'm going to get because that sounds like totally insane and good. So anyway, so I'm going up to Epic tomorrow, and I figure if I'm going all the way to North County, I will probably swing by, I'm going to swing by and get some bottles at Lost Abbey as well, and probably also Virgin, because hello, why wouldn't I? And I'm excited to talk to the guys at Helia today because I have heard a rumor that their new West Coast IPA that they just put out is supposed to be pretty bomb. So I'm probably going to swing by there as well. It might just be an all day afternoon driving thing, but if you're going to go, if you got to drive like 50 miles away, you might as well make the most of it. So I'm looking forward to that. So anyway, and I think I do need to get a beer at some point because what is happening in the world? We got killer bees and everything like that now. I mean, Wu-Tang warned us about it, but now it's here and it's just too crazy. Oh my gosh, there are so many awesome people watching today. I love it. Yes, Beer Night in San Diego. Thank you for reminding me. It is called Far From East. That's the Helia new West Coast IPA, which I am like definitely trying to get my hands on tomorrow. So probably next week I'll have a way better supply of San Diego local craft beer to choose from. But today I'm just kind of kicking it and trying not to melt in this terrible, awful heat. So before I bring on our first guest, let's go over a little bit of news. American Craft Beer Week is next week. I know obviously it's going to look a little bit different for people just because of this whole quarantine thing. It's super fun and crazy, and I'm not getting totally used to it at all. So I guess it's the 15th annual one, and the Brewers Guild is going to be doing some cool stuff for that. I don't know if it's like a secret or anything like that, but anyway, tune in to this Instagram account, so SD Brewers, and see over the next couple of days or week, there should be some cool community-led like things. I don't want to say what it is, but anyway, there should be some really cool things happening for American Craft Beer Week next week. So be sure to check back in and be checking the hashtag Give Craft Beer. I know that that's going to be kind of a nationwide way to help support local independent craft beer, which I know we all want to do. So if you have questions about that, go to AmericanCraftBeerWeek.com. They have a national directory, so if you are, hankering for something outside of San Diego, I'm sure you can place some orders for stuff, especially from breweries around California, but obviously support local is going to be ideal. So if you are looking for resources locally, specifically, go to sdbeer.com. That's the Brewers Guild website. They have a ton of resources for brewery owners, to help them get through these times, brewery employees, of those who've been furloughed or laid off, any help that you can find there. There is a newsletter to sign up with. Obviously there aren't a lot of events happening right now, but there's some great virtual events that are actually local, some that aren't, but, I'm not going to name names because you know who you are. There's some really great mental health resources because I know that this is kind of going on and on and on. So be sure to check that out at sdbeer.com. If you have a resource that you don't see listed on there that you would like the beer community in San Diego to know about, please email info@sdbeer.com and they will be happy to add that onto that list of resources. There is also a new set of merch, like some cool tank tops and t-shirts and stuff like that, that's all about supporting local craft beer. I'll probably bust that out again. I wore it a couple weeks ago, but I think it might be time for an outfit repeat and that'd be fine. But it's really cool. All the money goes back directly to the Brewers Guild to help support the San Diego craft beer scene, which obviously needs more support now than ever. I know y'all are getting those unemployment checks. I know that I haven't gotten mine yet, but as soon as I do, I will probably be busting out and getting a couple more 6-packs and crowlers and things like that to help put some more money back into the local independent craft beer scene to hopefully keep my favorites afloat and everything like that. So during this live stream, real quick, if anybody wants to ask a question to me or the person that I'm interviewing, please feel free to comment below. I will do my best to get to them. If you're just going to keep asking me who makes the best IPA in San Diego, I'm definitely going to ignore you because you keep asking me that, and that's like an impossible question. So just, do your research, taste test, it's not... That's your homework assignment. Go taste all the San Diego IPAs that there are out there, which I really don't think is like a super difficult homework assignment. But yeah, feel free to comment and we will try to get those on there. I did find out the other day that I can see the comments, but I believe the people that I'm interviewing can also see them as well when they're added to the live stream. So I don't know. We'll test that out. I guess it's not super important, but something fun to keep in mind. Okay, let me see who we have first. It looks like we're going to be talking to Kelby and Thomas from Helia, so let me see if they are on right now. 1 second. I'm just scrolling through who's on here. Oh, they just joined us. Hi, guys. I'm going to add you, right this very second, even though I'm, 1 minute early, but that's okay. People won't hear me monologuing for so long. So, hope you guys are ready. Surprise! Hello!
Hello! Yay!
How's it going, guys?
Yeah, all good.
Sweet. I saw that you guys, just jumped on the live stream, so sorry to just, put you on the spot in 1 second.
No worries. Come on.
Cool.
We are used to do this all the time.
All the time. How many beers have you guys had today?
First one.
First one? I'm jealous. Maybe I should get a beer. Anyway, we'll see. So let's do a quick intro. Names, brewery, where you guys are at.
So my name's Kelby Pettery Edwards, the Helia Brewing Company here. We're in North County, San Diego, up in kind of Vista, Carlsbad area.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Thomas Brujalo. I'm partners with Kelby here at Helia. Thanks for having us today.
Yeah, absolutely. So, what are you guys doing? Kind of like how have you pivoted just in terms of the whole pandemic thing? You guys doing delivery to go, anything like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of a shock when we had to close doors at first, but then
Yeah.
our way to react to it was kind of like put in place a little online store,
Mm-hmm.
be able to still, I don't know, provide beer for patrons and get and Ilya family, but then also offer deliveries, like same day deliveries was
Mm-hmm.
kind of like being part of this strategy. But it was
Just in
really
North
cool.
County or all over San Diego?
All over San Diego,
Yeah.
but I think I don't know. The beer delivery thing's been really cool. It's so fantastic to see, San Diego beer drinkers and consumers get so pumped and so excited when beer shows up on their door, fresh and cold, and you know under a mask and gloves with smiling faces, and people are stoked.
Yeah, totally. So you guys have been around a little while, but I would still say you're on like the newer end of some of the San Diego breweries. Like, what are some of the things that you guys do that you think set you apart from other places in San Diego?
Uh, yeah, we are open for a little over a year now,
Mm-hmm.
and it's been like a year of learning and also like a year of like availability of us like putting in place a really good like a core lineup of beers.
Mm-hmm.
That was like our like wish and plan for like this last 8 years maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And now our plan for the second year was always like to develop new recipes, play with new ingredients. So I don't know. Right now, what set us apart? Like I don't know. We like our beers. We like our vibes. We like our crew here,
Mm-hmm.
and now we really like the time that we have to brew and develop new beer. So it's I don't know. I don't know if it set us apart, but like help us
Well,
to.
it's
to
allowed you to be like a little bit more like innovative and creative and stuff like that. Is that what you mean? Or
Yeah, that's always a tricky question because San Diego is so fantastically ripe with awesome breweries, and to be able to say that set you apart from other breweries and
mm-hmm.
kind of also a collaborative effort, everyone getting together. So that's been a huge plus for us is getting involved in the San Diego beer community as much as we can,
Yeah,
especially local breweries around us and stuff. Um,
right.
but we have a killer tasting room here that really inspires us to kind of feel our creativity and kind of I guess get to mingle with our consumers and our beer drinkers and kind of,
Yeah, I think that is that's. I'm glad you brought up kind of this space that you have there, the tasting room, because I was up there. Actually, one of the very last things you guys might have been like the last brewery that I went to before all of this shut down,
yeah.
and I remember like I was taking pictures of my beer and like the flight, the tasters and stuff like that. But I took a ton of pictures inside your space too. Like it's a really rad spot. Like you guys have super nice touches and all that reclaimed wood and like a bunch of different seating areas and wicker furniture. Like you guys are kind of tucked away. Like you're not on the beach or anything, but you definitely have that like coastal surfy vibe. And I think that's like it's super cool. I really just like dig all of your guys' branding.
Yeah, right on. Well, thanks. That
Thanks.
was that was definitely a fun part of the process of or what was that process?
Yeah, we were like for years brewing on a garage, probably like most of all the breweries around here. And
Mm-hmm.
we were always dreaming with like this, I don't know, a little better garage where we had
Yeah.
a little bit more space and a little bit more vibes to like work on beers. And we actually, this was a good and cool part about it. We kind of like built out the entire place ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
So during like from 2017 to 2018, we were like building out the entire brewery, including.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we came up with our own like little corner here. Yeah,
Nice. What are you guys drinking today?
We're drinking the. What are you drinking? I'm drinking the Far From East. It's our
same here.
new
Yeah,
West Coast IPA.
So I will say that Danielle from 91X like kind of won't shut up about it. She keeps being like super stoked on you guys. So I was like, all right,
Nice.
I think I'm gonna have to come by tomorrow. Like, are you guys gonna be open tomorrow for pickups or anything like? Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we're open every day from 3 to 6 for pickups. And
All right.
if you get your order in online, um, our website is heliabeer.com.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little order link there. It'll take you to a little online store. But if you get your order in before 5, every day we can do same day delivery. And then we're here for pickups until 6 o'clock.
Nice. Okay, so tell me a little bit about that beer. It's a West Coast IPA, right?
So we've been dreaming about this beer. It's, as a West Coast IPA, being in San Diego, and on the evolution of the West Coast IPA, kind of where we're at now is, this kind of, lighter bodied, lighter color, but still with a lot of that same, backbone that still makes it a West Coast IPA.
Mm-hmm.
So it was really fun playing with the blend of hops that we wanted to use to get into it. So we have a Pacific Jade helps us with our nice clean bitterness. Meridian and Amarillo kind of have like a nice little backbone that allows Citra to shine through.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Okay. So if you guys are in the brewery, could you move the phone a little bit around so we could maybe get like a virtual tour a little bit, just so people can see what we were talking about a little earlier?
For sure.
I mean, the tanks are great and very picturesque, but you guys have like that great photo wall and.
Yeah, next time you come, you need to let us know so we can be here and share some beers with you. Huh?
With our masks on. Very social distant. We'll do it safely for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I forgot this, sorry.
I know, I still forget, but
yeah.
I'll have to get better at that.
So this is Maria, our associate here and bartender.
Hello.
How's it going?
She's behind the bar, so we are at the bar right now.
See, you guys are I see a medal, or I see a ribbon back there. Like, 1 year in, you guys are crushing it.
Yeah, we were lucky. Just kidding. We love our porter. We work hard for it. But yes, it's a nice porter. We won a silver medal on a San Diego International Beer Competition with it. So
I'm very devastated that was canceled for this year, but I guess everything else it was too.
Everything else. So
I'll live. Everybody gets an extra year to practice to try to beat you. Try.
Yeah, so this is the bar. And then Kelby will show the brew house.
Yeah.
Come on, Kelby.
Let's see the brew house.
Well, so this is our favorite kind of inspirational wall when you first walk in.
I mean, Instagram fodder right there.
Yeah, it's one of local photographer Todd Glazer.
Nice.
And, it's fun there. We have a nice little outdoor patio. You can enjoy the sun. We've just been getting our landscaping on. It's been fun since we've had so much time to kind of like hang out here. We've been getting our landscape on and just been doing some little touch-ups.
Nice.
Yeah, so just some nice local art around, and so this is our brew house. It's a 15-barrel, 3-vessel, American-made, American craft fabrication.
Lots of stairs to go up and down.
Hey, man, you got to utilize that vertical space.
Right?
Yeah.
Never mind. This is depressing. It's making me sad that I can't come and like chill. Because you guys are like patio goals, but
yeah.
I guess I can wait. It's fine.
Cool.
That's sick. Awesome. Well, I will definitely try to stop by in my tour of North County beers tomorrow. So we'll see.
Cool.
Awesome.
We'll be waiting you here.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for taking the time to speak with me. Best of luck. Real quick before I let you go, where can everybody find you on like social media and on the internet land and all that to get some beer from you guys?
You can find us on Instagram at Helia Beer.
Mm-hmm.
Our website's heliabeer.com, and we are on Facebook as well. Helia Beer Company, yeah.
All right, everybody, get your orders in. They deliver and do pickups. So, all right, thanks you guys. Cheers. Take care.
Yeah, wish luck. Yeah, all good for everyone there, out there, and for you.
All right. Thanks so much. Take care, guys.
Bye bye. See you.
All right. That was the guys from Helia Brewing Company up in Carlsbad. Yeah. I just realized I'm pretty sure they are the last brewery that I visited before all this shit hit the fan. So anyway, I'll have to get back there and see what it's like pandemic style. But anyway, yeah, I'm definitely interested in trying that West Coast IPA they've got going on. I love checking out all those new guys. But we've got our next guest ready to go. Let's see, we got Second Chance. We got Second Chance ready for you. So I think it's Marty. I don't think Virginia will be joining us, but we'll see. We'll see. Second Chance from Carmel Mountain Ranch and North Park. What up, dude?
Oh, hi.
Oh, I didn't see you there.
How's
What
it going?
you drinking?
Well, we just had a nice little canning run today of a collab with a beautiful, picturesque can
Very beautiful.
with Thorn Brewery called Better Days.
I dig it.
Maybe it looks right side up for you.
It does. It does.
Okay.
Still backwards, but also right side up.
So yeah, it's a cool West Coast style IPA. We tried some experimental hops, HBC 692,
Oh.
and it came out. It's really nice and super bright, aromatic, a little bit dank, not
yeah.
too crazy.
I love that
Yeah.
we're doing like 2 new West Coast IPAs back to back. Like I guess that's like the drink du jour of the pandemic. That's awesome.
That's right. We're getting clear IPAs going again.
Hey, I guess
Their
I won't
time.
I won't stop at Pure Project tomorrow then to ruin the clearness. We'll let them be murky. That's cool. So it looks like you're at the Carmel Mountain Ranch spot. How's production been out there for you guys?
Oh, I have a couple surprises.
Oh, I knew it. I knew she couldn't stay away.
She's got her handmade hop hat that she loves.
I love it. I feel like it's way too hot to be wearing that, but it's
Yeah,
very cute.
I just got it yesterday, and my girlfriend sent it to me from Australia. I don't care if it was 150.
Yeah. You'll take off your pants before you take off that hat. That's great.
It's like you know me.
Hey. That's awesome. Well, I'm so glad that you guys that things are going okay for you guys. Like how's production been and all that?
Yeah, well, we're very fortunate because we have a canning line.
Yeah, that's
and
helpful.
we had just bought a lot of cans like in January and February, so we were pretty well stocked with empties, and so we've been canning a lot, and then getting cans designed, like this was literally designed and printed and filled in like 3.5 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And so we've got so many cans on the horizon, and we've done about 5 new cans just in the last couple of weeks. And in fact, Virginia, let's show one that Beth might remember well.
I think I know what it is. Hey,
it's our Coco Rasa.
Ugh,
I don't know.
so beautiful. I love it.
I don't know if you remember, but I saved an article
You did. I
from
love
January.
It. Oh man, that's back in my City Beat days. That's old school now. That's
January
vintage.
2016. Yep.
Hey,
do you mind if I quote a little bit?
Please, I already know the quote you're gonna say. I already know it, but that's fine. Let's tell the people at home.
Oh, which one?
Oh,
There's
I don't.
So many
I mean,
nice ones. It's
my love for that beer
it's
has
quite-
not faded.
it's quite possibly the best beer review I've ever read. I mean, it's complimentary to our beer, so I'm a little bit biased, but
Well,
you talk about it's lavicious but not crass, cloying but not crude. Even casual drinkers who aren't blessed with an advanced palate will recognize this is an ambrosial triumph. Woo!
I think I hit up thesaurus.com for that for some of those.
But then this is the good part. As it slowly inches its way down, Coco, because we're on a first name basis now, clings ever so slightly to the glass like a silken robe slithering southward during an erotic striptease. Its mouth-watering, authentic decadence comes solely from coconut, cocoa, and vanilla. Ah.
You're making me blush.
Hey, you wrote it.
I stand by it, man. Like, whatever. Coco Rasa is my shit.
The original panty dropper.
The original one.
Original.
But I am interested in what was it? Like, you guys just did like an apple ale?
Yeah.
Because that sounds pretty interesting to me too. So I'm kind of getting into cider. Mm-hmm. And at Nickel, like Nickel always has like an apple ale, like sort of like a graph, but not like a traditional graph. And so I'm like, okay, I'm here for this.
Yep. Yeah, we've done some experiments with Newtopia over the last couple years.
Nice.
And so yeah, it's about 1/3 apple cider and about 2/3 IPA, with the IBUs way low at like 30 because the bitterness and the apples can kind of clash. And we use the Pink Boots hop blend for this.
Nice.
Which tends to be a little bit more green, herbal, a little grassy. And it pairs up really well with the apples, kind of like a Granny Smith green apple thing with the hops. So it's very nice. Yeah, I think we'll do a lot more. It's been fun, and it helps to have something when people say, do you have a cider? And we don't have ciders per se. So here we go. So it's quite nice.
What's the ABV on that?
That is 7.8.
Oh, that is not what I was expecting you to say. I was gonna be like, it sounds like a super light, like day drink, like.
Oh, it's still an IPA.
We might do another this summer that's a little bit lighter, but yeah, I think when we accounted for the apple sugar, it definitely boosted us up a little higher.
Hey, no shame in that 7% game.
And it's bold, just like the Mujeres Brew Club, who was a co-collaborator on this one. So shout out to Stella.
Hell yeah. I will say real quick on that aside, the Mujeres Brew Club Instagram has been crushing it with their member portraits like over the past couple of weeks. So I recommend, I'm like, I'm all ruffled from our, our experience earlier. But yeah, check out the Mujeres Brew Club Instagram because they have got some fire portraits going on. It's very, very cool. But so are you guys doing delivery, picking up to go at both locations, just one? What's the deal?
Both locations are open for pickup, curbside. Pickup, come inside if you dare. Curbside. And delivery, we're doing a little bit of delivery as well and it's been really overwhelming. Like the support we've gotten, the first few weeks was kind of crisis mode. Virginia and Curtis and I were like, when I read about people, watching movies and stuck at home, I'm like, God, I wish I could sit on the couch and watch a movie. We've been here like 45 days in a row.
Yeah.
But this week we were actually able to bring bartenders back,
nice.
one at a time to start. That way we can get back to, the leisurely lifestyle that we're accustomed to.
Here in San Diego. I respect that. Yeah. I respect that. Very cool.
Yeah.
So do you guys, what are your hours specifically tomorrow for when I may be passing by?
So right now we're open weekdays 1 to 7.
Okay.
And the weekends 1 to 5.
Okay.
In Carmel Mountain. And what's it?
And North Park is 12 to 7 on Saturday and 1 to 7 on Sunday.
Okay.
So longer hours there.
Got it. That makes sense. So if people are trying to find you online and like double check your hours and what you've got going, for sale and everything like that, where can they find you online, on social media, and your website?
So on our website, there's now an overlay that has buttons for both North Park and Carmel Mountain. So you completely touchless, even if you're coming in to pick up and you want to chat or you want.
Nice. Okay.
Curbside.
You guys, you're breaking up just a little bit. You're breaking up just a little bit. Well, I'm going to pull it up just in case we have to cut them short. So their website is secondchancebeer.com. And then I think it's, are you guys back? Can you hear me? No, I can't hear you. That's okay. That's okay. I'll just, I'll plug you guys. I'll plug you guys myself. So it looks like on Instagram, they are Second Chance Beer. Hold on. What are they? It's too long. Second Chance Beer. All right. Sorry. I love you guys. Love you so much. So anyway, that was the folks at Second Chance Beer Company, Marty in Virginia. Just because they weren't able to get their stuff up there, it's Second Chance Beer on Instagram and I believe Twitter as well. And then, yeah, secondchancebeer.com. So be sure to order online for either the North Park or Carmel Mountain Ranch locations. And it looks like they've got plenty of good stuff on. I know that they are also carried at most Trader Joe's and everything like that. So, you know, if you're just out and about and not trying to make an extra stop, do keep an eye out for them on some of the grocery store shelves. But that's okay. We're going to keep things rolling. We've got Culver Beer Company up next. So let's see. And I know that there was a question on there about kegs, and I'm sorry that I didn't get to it, but maybe if you just send them a DM, they'll be able to answer that for you because I just don't know. Oh, thank you guys. Sorry I had to kick you off, but we were getting to that time anyway. All right, Culver. Let's see if you, oh, there you are. I see you. Ooh. No, wait. Now you're gone. Where'd you go? Come back, Culver. I'm adding you. Don't leave. We haven't even begun yet. Hello.
Hey, what's up, Beth? How are you doing?
Nice to see you. I'm doing very well.
Thanks for having us on.
Yeah.
Oh, we're doing all right. Just another day. Definitely just kind of cruising through it. Tasting room's open right now. People are getting their deli orders filled in and just kind of cruising through it, honestly.
So let's do a quick backtrack. Let's have an intro, who you are, where you're with.
Yeah, my name's Mike Stevenson. I'm one of the co-owners, and then I'm in charge of production here at Culver Beer. We're a super small production brewery up in North County in the Carlsbad area. We're right around the corner from Pizza Port Bresci Ranch.
Hell yeah.
Virgin's real close by, too. I see Jill's in the mix right here.
Oh, she's up there. She's up in here.
So we're relatively small. We're not trying to escape outside of North County. North County's our home zone. Everybody that works here is born and raised North County. So just trying to support our little hometown community. So yeah, we're up in the Carlsbad, Vista, San Marcos border in that area over there.
Got it. Yeah, because I was gonna ask. I'm like, I'm not super familiar with you guys, but is it just because you guys are so focused in North County and you're a small, you said just like production brewery? Like, what's the size of your brew house?
Yeah, we have that's exactly it. We're not trying to really get south of the 56 right now. There's plenty of bars. North County's got a really good scene going on in Oceanside, Carlsbad, and Sanitas.
Oh, yeah. No doubt.
So trying to cater to them, and then we have a really good community of just some mixed housing and residential in the North County area. We got a lot of regulars that come on through. So we have a 10-barrel Franken brew, and then we have we probably have about 100 barrels of cellar capacity, and then we're like a pseudo brew pub. While we do distribute, most of our business does come through the tasting room, and we have a food application as well.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, you're getting a lot of love right now. So apparently I'm like out of the loop. So I guess I gotta
I see the comments coming through.
Yeah.
We appreciate you all. We miss you all, honestly.
Yeah. Well, so can people do? So it sounds like no delivery, but people can pick up stuff to go.
Yeah, so the way it's working with, we have two different options. So if you want a sandwich and a beer combo, we have a really sleek online ordering system. Just go to culverbeer.com or locallytoasted.com and order your sandwiches through there. And then we'll give you a time frame when you can pick it up, or you give us a time frame when you want it finished.
Right.
If you just want solely beer, just like Helia's doing, go through brewcatalog.com. Mm-hmm. And they'll deliver it to you. We're really stoked on their service, and they've been doing a good job. So we didn't want to do the delivery service ourselves because we didn't think our brand would have that much demand. But collectively, all these brands together, Helia, Dose, Wild Barrel, Local, Roots, like it really, we get orders every day coming through Brew Catalog. So that was a nice solution to this all.
Awesome. So, like, what are some of the beers you've got available right now?
Yeah, right now we're doing quite a bit. We have 5 IPAs on top. We just started brewing again last week. We've been doing some, we kind of got into the 16-ounce format, which we haven't done before. So we got some cans that you can pick up. We're a big fan of our artwork and our branding. So it only took a global pandemic to kind of force us into cans, but we're stoked we did it. So we're going to pursue this route a little bit more. But we have crowlers as well. That's been a hassle too, but we finally got our pallets in, so we're able to fulfill crowlers nonstop. So we've been feeling the love. We're stoked on the love. We're just kind of in this purgatory state until it moves forward. But
yeah. Well, somebody asked, is Tiger Ride ready yet?
Oh, hey, we brewed that last Tuesday. It's bubbling away right behind me, and I'm hoping by next Friday we'll have that ready. We're going to do a can version of that with our sangria version of Tiger Ride as well. So Blue Beauty, we'll have that soon for you for sure.
Nice. So what kind of beers you've got stuff, in production right now. Like, what are some future ones that we can expect other than what you just mentioned?
So before all this went down, we did a massive push. Our sales dude was doing a really good job, and we expected this massive spring distribution season. So we had been sitting pretty on a lot of inventory, and we've worked our way through that in the last 7 weeks. So we're just going to keep doing, we do a fair amount of lagers, a fair amount of Belgians, but for sure IPAs across the board. So
tell me more about these Belgians, sir.
Oh yeah. I'm drinking the Beachcomber Belgian Wheat right now. This is probably my favorite beer at Culver. Definitely not the most hyped beer you'll get, but it's just a really classic wit beer. Tiger Ride, as everybody, beer night in San Diego. I should send some Tiger Ride to Carol Baskin. That's a super popular one. We have 3 or 4 Belgians that we just kind of keep going at all times. I like Belgian beers a lot. So we have a 10% coming out, a 10% Belgian dark strong. That's been really popular. And as Jill mentioned, we have some lager beers, New Zealand lager. We have a Mexican lager. We have a Oktoberfest Vienna lager on tap right now. So we just try to do a little bit of everything, but we definitely have, out of 12 taps, we have 5 IPAs right now, and we're going to keep our IPAs rolling.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. You want to stay open, so have a buttload of IPAs. Like, obviously, especially, I mean, North County is like crazy about them. Like, what else do they drink?
Yeah, North County's a cool scene, and we got a lot of really decent IPAs up here. I mean, again, Pizza Port's right around the corner, possibly the best IPAs in town. And then again, Virgin's right around the corner. We have Lost Abbey Port right down the street. So Stone, I mean, that's a powerhouse in all of San Diego. That's in Escondido. So North County's a cool little sub-scene of the San Diego beer scene for sure.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And I mean, yeah, it's funny because I feel like they're always almost apologetic about the Belgians that they decide to brew. They're like, yeah, like, they're not the most hyped, like, whatever. And I'm like, they are by me. Like, I get
And then every week I'm stoked to see, like, the Tiger Ride Belgian Blonde in the top 5 beers that we, are serving out of the tasting room. Yeah. It's like 2 IPAs, and the Belgian Blonde makes 3rd place, and I'm always just so jazzed about that.
Yeah, I mean, they're quiet, but they're very mighty, and I feel like, Saison, fine, whatever. I'll still drink the hell out of a Saison, so.
Oh, 100%, especially the Belgian Blondes, like 2 pints of those, you're feeling pretty good about it, yeah.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. So where can people find you, like everything Culver online and on social media to keep up with you guys?
Yeah, Facebook and Instagram will both be Culver Beer. We post pretty heavily to our social media. Culverbeer.com, you'll get it to our website, and you can see our draft offerings, what we're doing in crowlers and cans, as well as that'll be our online ordering portal. So we're pretty caught up on the internet stuff, I guess. If you want to connect with us, that's the Culverbeer.com will help you out. And then, that's pretty much the majority of our reach, but we feel like we kind of hit everybody with Facebook, Instagram, and then our website is pretty up to date as well. So Culverbeer.com will get you a lot of information about us.
Okay, sweet. So, before I let you go, is there anything that you want to say to the San Diego beer community at large, just about this or about, I don't know, anything really?
I mean, I think everybody, everything started on March 15th, and it was a lot of anxiety at that point. So now that we're 8 weeks into it, I hope everybody has found their groove and what's working for them. It's a lot less panicky than it is now, but just kind of go support your local spot. Like every Friday, I try to make a point to go to Booze Brothers or Battle Mage or Virgin and just grab a 4-pack. Like that takes very little effort on my part. It's not that much money, but it means the world to these breweries just to sell another 4-pack. And we're stoked when we see people coming in day after day, grabbing a sandwich, grabbing a beer. Like they probably get a little freaked out that we're so overly, what the word is, just appreciative of that. But that $14 4-pack, you know, is going to help us pay our rent for the month. So. Yeah. So the tasting room's a super lonely spot, and I'm stoked to get people back in here, but it'll be a while. We understand that.
Well, it sounds like you guys are cruising with it and doing the best you can. So best of luck. It was really nice to meet you, and hopefully we'll be able to cheers together IRL soon.
Hey, nice. Exactly. Hopefully sometime soon we'll be able to cheers. But hey, nice talking to you. Thanks.
Same. Take care.
Bye-bye.
All right, that was Culver Beer Company up in Carlsbad. It looks like we're going to wrap things up with Machete. And it does weirdly say, when I go to click on your name, it says that you are unable to join. I don't know. You should be able to also request to be in the video. If you look down at the bottom of your screen, it's like a little, like 2 happy faces, and you should be able to request it. Because I'm not sure why I'm not able to, that's weird. Yeah, it looks like there's a couple people that I'm not able to add onto here, and I don't know why. But I would love to get the Machete crew on here, Eddie and Joanne, because they're super duper awesome, like big proponents of craft beer in down in National City. They do a lot of San Diego beer, obviously, but a lot of Baja beer as well with our sister city in TJ. So yeah, Eddie and Joanne, if you are able to request to join by clicking the 2 smiley faces on the bottom, please do, because it looks like for some reason I am not able to add you. And if we're not able to, then we're not able to. But I would love to check in with you guys because they're a great South Bay institution, one of the best beer businesses down in National City, where frankly there's just not a lot. And you know, we want to make sure that we support everybody all over it. Okay, I see that you guys are trying to figure it out, so that's cool. Keep trying, and I guess I'll just monologue. I did make sure to have one piece of trivia in case we found like a little bit. Oh yeah, I think it might be because it doesn't let me do it if you're on the computer, but yeah, if you pop on the phone, then you should be able to. Oh, here we go. All right, we're gonna get Machete on here right now. If I click the right button, there we go. Okay, cool. Coming at you live from National City. Hell yeah. What's up?
How's it going?
We figured it out. I'm so happy.
Yeah, I guess the phone is the answer. It's the way to go.
The phone is the answer. Apple's got us by the balls, that's for sure, but that's okay. That's all right. How you guys doing?
We're hanging in there. We're good. Yeah.
How are things at Machete?
A lot slower than usual, obviously.
Yeah.
But we're getting by.
Yeah. Are you guys able to, I mean, can people bring in stuff to get filled? Like how are people able to support you guys right now?
Yeah, for sure. We're selling to go bottles, cans, and like you said, people bringing growlers to fill. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're also, our website is live with all of our merch, like shirts and whatnot, hats.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. We still have about rotating tap list of about 15 beers on the board right now, just to keep things fresh, keep people coming back. So a lot of our locals have been really great about supporting us, which is really cool. But definitely not normal.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I imagine not. So just, I mean, I guess to focus on like a little bit more like positive things, you guys are one of the only really like beer centric businesses in National City. I mean, I know that there's a couple places kind of scattered across South Bay, and we've talked to them in the past couple of weeks, you know, Three Punks and Chula Vista Brewing, stuff like that. And you guys have a really tight knit kind of thing going on, like your locals are your locals. So could you tell me just like a little bit about the history of Machete and kind of what you guys hope to do, even, you know, what you were doing before this and kind of what you hope to be doing after this when things kind of get back to normal?
Yeah, so we opened back in 2015. That was our baby at the time. And our whole goal of Machete has always been to be beer focused, but also be community guided.
Yep.
And I think that's definitely helped us in the long run. You know, we try to be there for our community, and our community has showed us lots of love. So we just kind of reciprocate that. So definitely community focused, beer focused, absolutely, with local brands, and of course south of the border. So that's been going really well for us, and hopefully we can continue that once life goes back to normal.
Yeah, definitely. Because I mean, I know that you guys were doing, you know, you did the big free Insurgente event, and you do so much stuff for, you know, our neighbors down in TJ. So, what are some of the things that are, or like, what are some of the beers that you have available for people now who are thinking about stopping by and grabbing something to help support you guys?
So right now on tap, we have a good variety of San Diego beers, as well as beers that aren't so local. And in cans, we're doing a lot of specialty cans, which is really nice. We get beers up from Humble Sea in Santa Cruz. We have a pretty rad Bottle Logic Stasis collection. So it's you know, it's your average beers, and then it's your specialty beers, which kind of keeps people coming through the door, which is cool.
Right, like maybe they'll come get a La Lupulosa, but then they'll get something that, you know, they wouldn't be able to normally get, or is a little bit of a treat for them.
Right.
Yeah.
Something that we're finding right now is that some of the breweries aren't sending any of their newer stuff, I guess you could say. So that's been kind of tricky navigating, like what's fresh in kegs and stuff like that. But in the end, we still have a pretty rad tap list. So yeah.
Nice. Have there been any local breweries that have just like really stepped up to the plate and like gotten you guys some stuff really quick, or anybody that you guys are just especially enjoying drinking or visiting for to go right now?
Yeah, AleSmith, the Hazy 394 has been crazy.
Killer.
And it's really good, yeah. Also, Humble Sea, I'm drinking some right now.
Oh, yeah.
Really good, and we've got some great beers from them in cans right now.
Yeah, and we get Humble Sea through GSO, which is a little bit, you know, there's extra cost there, but just having them local is really exciting.
Yeah.
But like Eddie was mentioning, we're getting some kegs of Hazy 394, which is really cool that AleSmith is going to send us some of those. So we're looking forward to having those on tap soon. Aside from local, Virgin has been really good to us in terms of if we need cans or any specialty kegs, they're sending them our way. So it's been nice. A lot of the local breweries, I know North Park was really great about getting us Artist Hard on tap. So, you know, the self distro thing has been really nice because we get to still support local, as well as our sales reps from the larger distro companies. So.
Okay, that's awesome. How can consumers help you guys right now? Like, how can we best support you?
You know, sharing our social media, you know, supporting local. That's kind of all we're asking for right now. If they can't make it through the door, you know, maybe purchase a t-shirt or a hat online if they can. We'll deliver, you know, we'll have it shipped for you guys. But even just sharing our post or, you know, sending us some love, that's always nice.
Awesome. And where can people find you, you know, online, on social and everything like that?
Much at the Beer House.
Yeah, everything's Much at the Beer House. So our Instagram, our Twitter, our Facebook is all Much at the Beer House. Our domain is muchatthebeerhouse.com. So kind of keep it streamlined with Much at the Beer House.
That's very smart. So what are your guys' hours for people to stop by right now?
Right now we're open Wednesday and Thursday from 2 to 6, and Friday, Saturday from 1 to 6.
Okay. Yeah, that seems to be, it kind of seems to be like everybody's doing like 1 to 6, like that early to late afternoon, like after lunch, but before dinner. So I think that, I don't know, if that helps, you know, ease your mind at all, that seems to be working for most people the best. So
yeah, they're good hours. So it's been nice.
Cool. Awesome. Well, thank you guys. Sorry we have to cut it a little bit short, but I'm glad that you were able to get on here, and I look forward to seeing you guys again in real life one of these days.
Absolutely. Sounds good for sure.
All right. Best of luck. Stay safe.
Bye. Cheers.
Cheers. All right. I'm really glad we were able to connect with them because they're one of the, I think, premier beer bars and very you know, South Bay doesn't get as much credit as it totally deserves, but Joanne and Eddie have built something super cool in National City. So I really recommend, if you haven't checked it out, if you haven't made it down there, it's a super great bridge between the San Diego beer scene and the Baja beer scene. I think it's one of the only places where you can pretty regularly get a lot of stuff from TJ. Which I think has learned a lot from the San Diego beer scene and kind of taken it, you know, they're kind of the future. We've got plenty of good things happening here, but it's always fun to see what Tijuana's cooking up. So anyway, we are going to wrap things up for the week. One thing I do want to plug really quick is we're hoping to get her on here next week, Laura Ulrich from Stone and the Pink Boots Society. She is doing a Pink Boots live stream. It looks like, I'm like checking my thing today. It looks like in about 40 minutes at 4:30 on the Pink Boots Society Instagram live stream. So if you guys are still looking for something to watch after this, I really recommend tuning into that, because the Pink Boots Society is a super great organization that people should be aware of, and definitely help support women in beer and beer education and beer professional education and stuff like that. So anyway, once again, I am Beth Denman on behalf of the San Diego Brewers Guild. We do this every week, Wednesday at 3 p.m. So please do tune in on a regular basis. We've got new San Diego brewers and breweries and beer businesses on every single week. Until then, try not to, you know, get killed by the killer hornets or the killer pandemic or anything. Hopefully you'll just have some killer beer, and stay safe and stay healthy, everyone. Bye.